Shadow Ops, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Richard Webb, what's up? Oh, they're starting to pile in now. Oh, yo, Kenny. Oh, yo, Jeff. Yeah, Shadow, been there, done that. Um, now this time it's just the transmission. I don't think it's working yet. We're working on it. I mean, it works, but it don't work anywhere near right. I think there's just a bunch of stuck valves in it. So I'm hoping a fluid change with an additive will solve the issue. So we'll see. Still trying to get that to work. Snow outside. Hey, that's a four-letter word. Watch it. Yeah, mine had a broke piston. A little too much nitrous. Wow, Bill, what's up? How you doing, man? 8 in the room, 3 likes. Who else is coming along? 9 in the room. I don't think everybody said hi yet. I'm going to have some lurkers, which is perfectly fine. If you're a lurker, you're still welcome here. No, it's not engaging fully. Everything's it won't go into reverse and then it will. It won't. It grabs, then it stops. Um, just a multitude of miscellaneously wrong things going on. So I know it's just that everything's stuck because it's been sitting in my barn for 7 years with no fluid in it, and it's just everything's got to soak and get moving again. So I just got to keep putting in all the gears, drive it around. I got to baby it because it won't stay fully engaged, and it disengages sometimes completely. No, it's not low on fluid. It's actually a little overfull. Just like I said, it's just we're not getting fluid everywhere it needs to go because shit's stuck. A bunch of the valves are stuck and stuff. So we just gotta keep playing with it, and hopefully they'll unstick themselves. Um, Depending on that, whether or not I go work for UPS tomorrow, I'll probably run it back over to my buddy's house and do a fluid change, and put an additive in it, and then we'll go drive it around some more and see if it's gonna work or not. Yeah, Shadow, a 4L80 really doesn't fit in the car. Um, and I don't believe my computer would command it correctly, so I'd have to do a piggyback. And I really don't want to get into that right now. I got a 350 tranny I built myself here. I could put that back in it. So we may go that route. We'll see. George Watts, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Probably just maybe some light corrosion on the plate. Um, Maybe just the valves, some light corrosion on the valves. Um, just, you know, there's all kinds of additives that say that, will unstick the valves and all that stuff. So we're going to try that next, um, and see if it doesn't get better. It does work. I mean, I can drive the car around, but very gingerly. Can't do any hard accelerations. It's funny when it doesn't engage well forward or reverse, but once I get it to shift through all the gears, if I start pulling them down manually, they definitely grab. Then it'll jerk you forward as it's coasting down. So I get full engagement there. Um, so yeah, just gotta play with it. No, it's a 4L60E. Wow, Bill. Uh, Chevy, you know, electronic, computer controlled. Um, so just gotta. It's identical to the one I took out. The one I took out's leaking all over the place. I think it just needs to be gone through and all resealed. But I might as well rebuild it if I'm going to do that. I mean, why open it up and put seals in it if I'm not going to put new clutches and a band in it? So I just don't want to. I don't want to endure that expense right now. I've got a perfectly good 350 I built sitting out here. It's in another car though, so I got to jack that car up and take the tranny out to put it in this car. So that'll be a pain in the ass. But all you need is low and high. No, it's not my F-16. It's just a picture I grabbed, just to throw something up there. So I moved the camera again. We got this new shot. I want to hang a light tonight, which I might do that while we're talking. So I've got the camera up higher now and back farther. If I hang a light straight over here, a nice warm light, it'll light this desk up beautifully. It'll get light in this dark spot here. And then I can do an unboxing tonight because I got a new airplane. So we might do that. We'll see. Mike SSI, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. So anyway, yeah, just a lot of things going on. Michael Bear, what's up? I love your little paint roller set for $1. You guys just won't believe what you can get at Dollar Tree. Wreckham Roy, what's up? Yeah, Cletus McFarlane. Oh my God, he's hilarious. He's not too far from me. Just over an hour. Yeah, I flew all day today, and it was not cold. Beautiful day today. And the owner of the field made us chili today, even though it wasn't cold. Whenever it's cold, he makes us chili. So yesterday when I was there, I asked, he told me he's making chili, and I said, "Is it supposed to get cold tonight?" And he says, "No." I said, "So why are you making chili?" Oh, because Jennifer wants some. Oh, okay. Jennifer's the girl, the mascot of the field, I'd say. She lives just outside the gate of the field. She's not into RC at all, but she likes to come hang out because she doesn't have any friends, and so she comes hangs out with us. So and she rents the house from Bo that she's living in. So You know, so Bo makes her chili when she wants it, I guess. Keep her happy. So she keeps paying the rent. So, anyway. Somebody popped in. Oh, Paul. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? All right, we got 10 in the room and 10 likes. I like that. That is freaking awesome. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. That's just freaking awesome. Can't ask for more than that. That's just fantastic. Oh, that's even better. We got 13 in the room and 14 likes. Oh, there you go. Now we got 14 and 14. Snow, what's up? Good to see you, man. Who did I miss? We got a few more in here. Who am I missing? Oh, John. Hey, how you doing, John? Good to see you, man. Richard Webb, what's up? I think you were already here. I think I said that already. Who cares? JCB, what's up? Yeah, you're not the sharpest crew, but can be trained. Keith Christie, what's up? It's always easy to see you. You always put those cars, the electric buses or street cars. I love that. Thank you, buddy. So tonight's anything goes night, guys. So all the non-airplane questions you want to talk about tonight, we can talk about tonight. This is free for all night. So yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about tonight is fair game tonight. So got a YouTube link here, Wild Bill. Oh, is that Michael Bear's channel? Oh, there you go. Look at that, Michael. You got a fan here that's supporting you. That's awesome. Good job, Wild Bill. Good job. Yep, yep. It's a man cave built from boxes. That's it. It goes all the way around. Starts here and goes around here to the back and then down here. And then I built this wall here, right here, just to try to keep the heat from the heater in. You know, so the walls are 6 to 8 feet high around me. The boxes are that tall. I think there's 40. What did I count? 42 boxes, 46 boxes, something like that. And that's not even close to all of them. Christ, I just brought 10 more boxes out here. And there's one right there that a lamp's sitting on. So it's a base for a lamp. Yeah, I got boxes and boxes and boxes. Dana would be proud. So, guess what you did Friday night? Let's see. You wrecked an airplane. Just a guess. I don't know. Don't buckle under for just a couple people. Yeah, Paul, I know. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's just, I'm going to be honest. It hurts my feelings. We've been here for 2 years together, all of us, and to have people abandon me, this hurts. I love all you guys, and when I see people leave, who don't say anything to me, they don't tell me why they're leaving. If I offended them or if I, don't stay on point. I get a lot of emails for that. Listen, all I can do is try to make the show better, but you guys have to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I absolutely ticked Pickle off, Shadow, um, because he really ticked me off. So, um, and I can tell you that whole scenario if you want to hear it. But yeah, yes, I definitely pissed off Pickle, and it's not because I don't like him. I do like him. I like him a lot, um, but he just was pushing my buttons, and I don't know if it was because he thinks it's funny or he's just one of those guys that's inconsiderate. I don't know. But he definitely pissed me off. So I pissed him off. And now he doesn't come to the field anymore and he won't talk to me. Even Bo said that. He laughed. He come over and said, "Boy, you really pissed off Pickle." I said, "Yeah, I know I did." It was intentional. So George is all right. So I'll tell the story. So Mike Pickle's a guy that came out to the field with his wife um, probably about 6 months ago. They had a Dodge Challenger, and they came out to the field every day. They're both kind of retired, semi-retired, and they're not that old. You know, they're not really retirement age, but they apparently did well in life, and they don't really have to work. So they're out there sitting in their car watching, you know, and and getting advice from the wrong people. Oh, you need to buy one of these. This airplane's great as a trainer. Yeah, it was 40 years ago when you learned to fly, but we got much better stuff now. So, so like I say, he's there every day, and he's getting all this advice from the wrong people. So he finally come over and asked me what's going on, and I told him exactly what he needed. Go get yourself, go right down to the hobby shop right now, and get yourself an apprentice. Get the whole kit with the radio and everything. It comes bound, ready to go. Get a couple battery packs and a charger, and come back here. I'll teach you to fly today. Because he wasn't getting anywhere. You know, he couldn't fly the other stuff, and the people that told him to buy it wouldn't help him. And so he did it. He went down to the hobby shop. He got the plane. He came back. I put it together for him. We put it in the air. I trimmed it out. I brought 2 chairs out to the flight line. We sat down in the chairs, and I handed him the radio. I said, "Here." And then I just talked him around the pattern. You know, fly it here. Don't fly here. You know, and he was flying. And he'd been out there probably a month now, every day. And this is the first time he actually got a radio in his hands and got to fly. So we flew all day, and he was flying the thing really good. Of course, it's in safe, but he's getting the hang of it, and you know, he's flying it around. And I gave him a specific thing to do, which he was failing. You know, it's amazing how hard it is to fly down the runway. You know, I've given this exact command to about half a dozen guys out there, and none of them could do it. So, and I found out why, because not for Pickle, but he's just new, that these other guys won't trim their airplanes. So they spend the entire flight just fighting the airplane to keep it in the air. And you ask them to do the simple, and they don't seem like they're struggling with it. They don't even realize they are. They just think this is normal. So one of the guys says, "Hey, I want to follow you down the runway." I says, "Great, let's do it, Ron." And he couldn't do it. He's all over the place. He's just, you know, all over the place. I'm like, "What the hell?" "Ron, we're just trying to fly down the runway." And he's laughing. He goes, "I know, I can't do it." So I landed my plane, and I went over and I took the radio away. I said, "Give me that thing." So I took the radio away from him, and I'm like, "Well, goddamn, no wonder. This thing's so out of trim. I don't even know how you're keeping it in the air." So I trimmed it all out. I got it all smoothed out. It's flying perfect. I hand the radio back, and he goes, "Oh, God, yeah, this is much better." So, but he still couldn't fly down the runway, but he's better at it anyway. So, so anyway, yeah, so Pickle's flying around, and then he starts buying airplanes. And, I mean, just whatever he can find on Marketplace, Facebook, you know, Craigslist, whatever. He's just buying all these airplanes that he can't fly. None of them. And so I told him, this was back when Horizon had the EC 1500 on sale for 277, the bind and fly one for 277. That's over $100 off. And I told him to buy it. "Oh, I don't have Kenny money." I said, "Dude, you've spent more money than that you spent 3 times that money on planes you can't fly. You know, you can fly this one. So he didn't buy it. He's still out buying more airplanes. So we're out the field one day, and he's got a QQ one of the guys gave him that we put safe in. And so, you know, so he can fly that in safe. Oh, no, I take that back. No, it doesn't have safe in it. But he wanted to fly it. Dennis Farley, what's up? So I said, you know, I just looked at him. I said, Mike, this doesn't have safe in it. He goes, yeah, I know, but I just want to try to fly it. I said, okay. So I put it up in the air, trimmed it out, get him up 3, 4 mistakes high. I hand him the radio to him, say, here you go. And he had it inverted and dive within 3 seconds and handed me the radio back. Here, take it. So I said, I told you. He goes, well, I just wanted to see. Because he's another one of these guys who flies in safe who thinks he can fly, you know. And, you know, and it's, listen, I'm not bitching. I love safe. I love, you guys have got the wrong impression when I tell you that I'm not a Spectrum guy. I love the bind and fly stuff they sell, and I love the fact that you have safe available. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful tool, and I would not try to teach somebody without it, only because we have it. If you didn't have it, then we'll do without it. But if you have it, use it. You know, it's just another tool in the box. So, yeah, I know it's a crutch, John, but it gives people stick time. You know, I mean, when you're passing the radio back and forth, or you're using, you know, a buddy cord, that's just another crutch. And if I have to keep taking the plane away from you because you're going to crash it, then, you know, you're not getting any stick time. At least in safe, they can fly it around. They get stick time. You know, hopefully they're going to learn their left and right when it's coming at them, and, you know, get that, and then we'll have to wean them off of it, of course. But it's, you know, it's 2 evils. Do you want to sit there with a, you know, buddy cord and keep taking it away from them, or do you want to let them fly it and just tell them what they're doing wrong and coach them? You know, 6 to 1 half dozen the other. You know, and I'm perfectly fine teaching them either way. But yeah, I'm not a, you know, I think safe is a wonderful, wonderful thing they came out with. The problem is too many people get lazy and they don't want to get off of it. They just want to fly around in safe. And, well, listen, hey, if you're satisfied with flying around in safe and that's all you want, God bless you. You know, it's a shame you have no idea what you're really missing. But, you know, hey, if that's what you want, you know, God bless you. At least you're in the hobby. So anyway, so Pickle, you know, he now he knows he can't fly because he couldn't fly the QQ. And, so I didn't hear much more about it. We just, you know, I thought he was going to continue flying the Apprentice. Well, I have no idea because he won't tell me. I've asked him over and over again. He won't tell me. But I think he tried to fly something that he bought, one of the planes he bought, probably one of the ones he really liked, something, you know, way above his head, and crashed it, probably destroyed it. And he won't tell anybody. Yeah, exactly. You know, so I kept asking him and he won't tell me, and I'm like, okay, whatever, Mike, you know. So he'll come out to the field, but he never has an airplane with him. Okay. All right, fine. You know, again, you know, he's welcome to come hang out with us. But he's done this to me twice, and it just really hacked me off. So I parked under the trees that I don't normally park at one day because there was nobody there. I was pretty much there by myself. That spot was available, and I thought, I'll just park over here today. So I parked over there, and Pickle comes in, and he parks behind me, but he doesn't park straight behind me like to one side of me or the other. He parks diagonally across the entire back area that I have access to, blocking it. So now I can't get an airplane past his truck. You know, I can't taxi it out. I'm going to have to pick it up and carry it around the picnic table to get out because he's blocking the entire path. So I ask him to move his truck, and he gives me all this attitude and moves his truck into a worse position. He just makes it more diagonal. Okay, so it was at a 45, and now it's like at a 70% angle, and so he moved the nose of the truck over farther, but it actually swung the back end around more in my way. And he just doesn't comprehend why he's in the way. Well, what do you want me to do? Right. So I let that go. About a month later, I'm down in my normal spot where I park by myself. Nobody's ever around there. Under my tree, the second tree now, the one that got hit by lightning, is no longer, but there's another tree down there, and I just moved to the other tree. So I've got my trailer here. Right next to the trailer, I have my canopy set up. Right next to the canopy, I have my tent set up with a path. Now, see, I've purposely moved all the way over to this end, so I'm not taking up the whole spot. The whole other end over here now is available. And I left a path wide enough for me to taxi my airplane past the tent, around the back of the tent, and into the back side of the canopy. So Pickle comes out. Where does he park? Right in my path to taxi around the tent. So I asked him, hey, dude, that's my taxi area. Move your truck. And he says, no, just taxi in the tall grass. I said, I can't taxi in the tall grass. Park your truck in the tall grass. He says, no. So he won't move his truck. Again, I think he's trying to be funny, but it's not funny. So I had to pick my plane up and carry it out over the other planes because I can't taxi it out now because he's got it all blocked. And I fly and I come back and I have to taxi up, and then I have to pick it up and carry it back under the canopy. And then he says, you know what would have really been cool, man? If you could have taxied that around your tent and into the canopy, man, that'd have been really cool. Okay, so again, trying to be funny, I guess. I don't know. But, he's just pissing me off now. And again, he keeps coming out to the field, no airplanes. Why is he here? Better than that, though, what's he telling his wife he's doing? All these airplanes he bought, caution tape wouldn't do any good to this guy, Jeff. He doesn't get the message. He's one of those guys that probably pulls into the convenience store and takes up 3 spots, But boy, if there's no parking when he pulls into the store because everybody else is doing the same thing, I'll bet he's the first one to bitch. So he shows up out the field, and I've had enough of his bullshit. So I said, why are you here? Oh, I just thought I'd stop by. I said, do you have planes with you? No. I said, well, then why are you here? Are you here just to piss me off? Is that what you're here for? What do you want? Because I'm imagining that he's telling his wife that I'm telling him to buy all these airplanes he can't fly, I mean, that's probably his story. Oh, Kenny told me to buy this. Kenny told me to buy it. He's all these airplanes buying. Kenny told me to buy them. It's probably what's going on. So she hates me, I'm sure, because she thinks I want him to buy all these airplanes. And I don't know if he's going somewhere else because he only stops at the field for a few minutes and then leaves. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. So I said, listen, where's my receiver? I put a receiver in his plane for him so he could fly it, and he owed me a receiver, and he bought the receiver 3 weeks ago, and he hadn't given it to me yet. And I said, where's my receiver? Oh, well, it's at home. I said, go home and get it. I need it. Go get me my receiver. So he went home, he got the receiver, he brought it back, gave it to me, he got in his car, left, and we haven't talked since. So that's how I pissed off Pickle. So I'd happily keep teaching him to fly if he wants to commit to it, but I don't know what the hell he's doing. So, Randy, what's up? Rando Vision in the house. Haven't seen you in forever, buddy. Where you been? Dave's got a real flight going? Oh, does he? Yeah, I was gonna I was gonna start one tonight too to fly helicopters. You know, it's gonna help. I tried to get uh, Micah last night to fly, but he was feeling really bad last night. He didn't even get my message. He texted me this afternoon and said, "Dude, I didn't even see your message. I'm so sorry." I'm like, well, that's all right. No big deal. Yeah, Slapnuts is in the house. so so anyway, so that's how I picked a pissed off pickle, and I don't know what he's gonna do. Like you guys said, I've done all I can. If he doesn't want my help, he doesn't want to fly, whatever. You know, it's out of my hands. I certainly am still willing to help him as long as he doesn't want to keep pissing me off. If he's deliberately coming out there just to piss me off, then I want nothing to do with him. You know, I don't need that aggravation. If I wanted that aggravation, I'd just stay home and get it from my ex-wife. So, Jack Tech Don, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, yeah, the shit show's on. Slap nuts. Slap nuts. You guys are totally nuts. Hey, where's Chin Nuts? You know, I want to give him shit about his Buffalo team because they got their ass whipped by Tampa Bay. So any Chin Nuts in the house, just so I can razz him about his football team. Yeah, Roy, I think you're right, and it's unfortunate, but I think you're right. I think I'm meeting the real pickle, and if that's the real pickle, I want nothing to do with them. People like that have no respect, no consideration for others, are not the kind of people I want to hang around with. You know, so if he thinks that's perfectly okay for him to take up 2, 3, 4 parking spots, you know, because he's just who he is, then you know, get away from me. I don't need a guy like that in my life. So so that's Pickle. He started out being a pretty nice guy, but his true colors, I guess, finally came out. I don't know. You know, he's not talking to me, so I don't know. And every time I asked him what's wrong, why aren't you flying, I never got an answer. Just change the subject. So gonna get the E-Flight Tomcat. Navy guys need a Navy fighter. There's a couple of F-18s out there. There's a Super Hornet from FMS, and then there's a regular Hornet from uh, who's making that one? Is that an E-Flight? Yeah, I think it's an E-Flight. And I heard E-Flight's coming out with a Super Hornet. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that. Bake him a cake. Yeah, and then I'll have FedEx deliver it. Is the canopy battery hatch on your pits 1.5 really tight and hard to get open? No, not at all. It's super easy to open. Not tight at all. Just, and it goes on real easy too. You don't even have to hold the clip. It's got a diagonally on the thingy, so you just put the tongue in and slide it down, and it pushes the little pin back and snaps into place perfectly. It's beautiful. Yeah, no, I don't have any problem with the pits. Yeah, send more midgets his way. What do you think's causing it to be tight, Roy? Is it too long, too wide? They didn't relieve the catch enough. Is the catch in crooked? You know, my I had a problem with my uh, Futura. The hatch was the release pin was installed incorrectly, and it would just get jammed. And I finally ended up breaking the little pin that you pull back on. It just snapped off because it kept getting stuck. And I haven't actually fixed that yet. I bought a pin to replace it, a different one from Hobby King, and I haven't gotten around to trying to fix that yet. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass. But yeah, no problems with my pits. That thing's beautiful. If they overjeet it, doesn't that mean they owe you a case of beer, John? Rogers, what's up? Yeah, we're here again. Like a bad penny. Keep turning up. Uh, I don't know if I can get it off one-handed either, honestly. I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried that. Got a new 50? Oh yeah, what'd you get? Jeff Custom, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's the big story, Jeff. Where's Dave's RC? Nobody knows. Um, is that right? So they're thinking about bringing another Tomcat back? Wow, that'd be. God, I don't know what that would be. Would that be awesome, or would that be a nightmare? I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a guy at our field that flies one. Oh my god, it, it's 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 way over 200 miles an hour. It goes, he'll hit the throttle for about 4 seconds, and he's at 4,000 feet. I mean, and I'm not kidding. You know, it's just nuts. And then he'll glide it around for as long as he wants to, you know, doing dives and rolls and whatever. And then when he finally bleeds off enough speed, which usually takes about 10 minutes, um, you know, he gets it back on the deck, and then he'll hit the throttle again for 4 more seconds, and it just goes, and that's it, and it's gone. I mean, it's in orbit. It's noisy as fuck when he throttles it, and then it's silent. And yeah, the thing's just insane. Yeah, John. All that is the awesome part of it. But if it's going to be another maintenance nightmare, you know, or it's going to cost the taxpayers billions of dollars to try to just keep it in the air, then maybe not so much. You know, it's you know, I kind of thinking Fat Amy, you know, or obese Amelia if you want to be politically correct. You know, yeah, Jeff. I got three Avro Lancasters. Two of them showed up today. I bought four tires from Tire Rack. Two showed up. I bought three airplanes from Hobby King. Two showed up. They left the factory together. They got to Orlando together, but they didn't get to the house together. So I've got a pair of tires instead of four, and I got two airplanes instead of three. So is the Lance any? I don't know yet, John. I haven't opened the box. I might do it tonight. You know, we'll see how things go tonight. I gotta get, you know, to do it justice, I gotta hang a light right here, which won't take long. The light's hanging right there, but I want to hang it overhead so we get a, you know, I can put it on the desk here, open the box, and we can get a really good look at it. So I may, while you guys are chatting amongst yourselves, I may hang that light real quick, and it'll be a temporary hang, but it'll work. And then we'll go get the Lancaster and take it out of the box. So Jeff said it was great. You got your new albatross together? Yeah, cool. That's awesome. So now, do you have two albatrosses? The old scheme and the new scheme? No, I'm not allowed. Ask anybody in here. What are the two things I don't like? Anybody, tell John. What are the two things I don't like? Go ahead, tell him. Anybody in here can tell you. Booze and women. No, Wild Bill. Wrong. Wrong. You're completely off base. I don't know where you got that. uh, so, how do you know he's not mad at anybody, Shadow? Did you actually get to talk to him? Is he there or is he all right? So, Jeff, if you want to get rid of either one of those albatrosses, I'm interested. I don't care which one. I like both paint schemes. So, if you really want to get rid of one of them, I'll be happy to take it off your hands. Oh, his flight test has an F-18 kit? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I know you love them. I'm just throwing it out there. Christy, what's up? A few baby-free moments. Oh God, you're babysitting again. Christy, you need to learn to say no. No, I can't watch the kids. No. John, the word I got was it was going to be before the end of the year, but not before Christmas. That's what I got. Um, so yes, we're supposed to see it before December 31st, but probably not before December 25th. So that's all I know. Yeah, I want one too. I already have one, but I want another one. So, um, oh, the King Air's sweet too. Yeah, it looks good. I really like the look of the King Air. That thing looks nice. Oh, what did I miss? Paul's explaining to somebody that I don't drink alcohol and I don't smoke. Very true, but those are not. Come on, you guys, you're not even trying. Unbelievable. Everybody knows that I hate Hobby King and I hate Spectrum. Everybody knows that. Well, at least everybody thinks that. But anyway, yeah. So Hobby King was on my shit list for 5 years. And they still are on the list, but they've moved way down the list. So I have bought a couple of Hobby King planes. I still buy a lot of bind and fly Horizon planes, even though it's got Spectrum in it. I fly it. And I've got two radios that can bind to Spectrum, so no big deal. I buy them. It's a good product. I mean, they've got a good stuff there, so I buy it. I fly it. But the big joke is that You know, I hate Hobby King and I hate Spectrum. John, I have had good luck with Hobby King batteries, but they're no longer the affordable battery. There's much better batteries now, affordable. But I have had good luck with my Trinergy batteries from Hobby King. I gotta say that. But they're just not affordable anymore. Yeah, I only like Banggood. Yeah, that's my next favorite place. Oh, that's hilarious. Hang on, something scrolled by here. Yes, no, I like the Axe actually. That plane's made by Taft Hobbies, and it's been for sale forever through Banggood under the Taft Hobby name. And now Hobby King is grabbed those planes. I saw one in person fly at the Pilot Ryan event. Beautiful airplane. Been wanting one of those forever, but I couldn't get Banggood to explain to me, you know, that they're just, I'm gonna say it, they're just stupid over there. Um, they don't understand English. They don't want to hire an interpreter to explain it to them. So, you know, the damn explanation says it's a plug and play, but it doesn't come with a motor or landing gear, or I don't know. It's not a plug and play, but it is. You know, when you ask them, they say yes, it's a plug and play, but it doesn't come with a motor. No, it doesn't come with a motor. Well, then it's not a plug and play. Yes, it is. All right, whatever. So I gave up. You know, I can't nail them down to what I'm going to get. I've already been through that with the jet, and so. But yeah, I like it. I like that new Yak. I mean, it's not that new. The paint schemes are new, and I do like both the paint schemes. You know, very much. So yeah, uh, the price wise, I think it went too high. It was priced. Of course, you couldn't get it at that price at Banggood, I guess. I don't know. Somebody in here bought one and told me about it. I can't remember who it was. Um, this was months ago when we were talking about the ASW 28 glider. It might have been Paul. I can't remember. But somebody told me, hey, the Yak's on sale again for like $329 free shipping. And could never get, you know, nailed down. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, I did smoke a little bit after the lightning strike. Mostly my hair, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jeff. We all have problems. uh, oh my God, Fred, that's funny. You guys are killing me. All right, so somebody just said something about the F-14 that scrolled right off the page. What the hell was that? Yeah, now, why do you guys think I don't like women? Holy crap, guys. Man, that's way off base. I love women. Um, I think everybody should own one or two. No, I'm just kidding. Don't get mad, Christy. I'm kidding. No, I love women. The yeah, the sledgehammer. That's yeah. Not a big fan of sledgehammers right now. Actually, it's not the hammer's fault. It's the guy holding it. You know, or swinging it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not too happy with them. Um, who should hire me? Jeff? Yeah, I backed up, guys. I'm a little behind. I'm catching up. Yeah, I flew my new ones today. I got 9 batteries from RC Battery yesterday, and I flew them today. And I got to tell you one thing, guys. I'm very happy about this place for a lot of reasons, but let me tell you what, they're listening. So they sent me a questionnaire. What can we do to make our batteries better? So I told them, I said, well, first of all, your 5,000 packs were the size of everybody else's 6,500 packs, both in weight and in size. And when I purposely bought these 5,000 packs for a jet, I was looking for a lightweight 5,000 more so than the gigantic 6,500 size heavyweight. I said, it's not a big deal. I got planes to fly it in. My RV8 and the Carbon Z will fly them fine, but I wanted them for my jets, and they're not going to work. I said, and he wanted our opinion. I said, can we get them with EC5 connectors instead of the XT90? And the 1-inch balance lead is way too short. I said, I happen to need that for, on some of my planes that are night flyers, I plug the lights into that. And on other planes, I use my telemetry. So it's not just for charging, I use it in the plane. And it's almost impossible to get that 1-inch long plug, to get your hand in there to grab a hold of that, to plug in my telemetry or the lights. So the new batteries I just got had 2-inch long, which is about the size everybody else's now, balance leads. The 6L packs came with EC5 connectors, and I bought 4,500 size packs that were the right size. So all the questions that they asked and I answered, they made happen. So the company's listening. They want us to be happy with them, and the prices were. I paid $48 a pack for these 46S 4500 45C battery packs, and at 48 bucks a pack, that was screaming great deal. So I was very happy with that. So yeah, if you guys haven't been there, check out. It's NOS rcbattery.com. No S, no IES. It ends in Y. rcbattery.com. Check it out. Great product. Been flying them for almost a year now, and no issues, none. They're not puffing. They haven't lost any zip. Just super happy with them so far. So right now I highly recommend them. I will keep you posted if something happens. I'll give you an update. But right now I'm super happy with those batteries. So wait for it, he says. Wait for what? He's totally a swinger and moving to Florida. Yeah, if you move into the villages, dude, you'll you can have a different girl every night, and just keep just keep passing them around. They're okay with it. You'll probably get a twosome or a threesome for sure with those girls. They don't care. They just want to get laid. So yeah, you need to move to Florida. Come down here to the villages. You'll be a happy man. Yeah, all my batteries, like I said, they're almost a year old, I think now. My first batch from RC Battery, all the balance leads on everything. I had 3 cells, 4 cells, 6 cells, and all the balance leads were 1-inch long. It's way too short. It's hard. It's crazy. It's hard to even get it in the charger with just 1 inch. So yeah, I was a little bummed about that. I mean, it made it work, but it they fixed it. Now they're 2 inches, much easier to work with, much easier. Um, so I have another suggestion for them, and they'll probably fix it. So, not that it's a problem yet, but I see it down the road being a problem. Um, no fire so far. Well, that's reassuring, Michael. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Make it a Gen 2 and cut the balance lead off. That's it. Make sure you fully charge it though before you cut it. David Snyder, what's up? Good to see you, man. Keys in the fishbowl. Yeah, no, I wish, Randy, I can't find that community. Keep looking. I keep looking. Pilot Ryan, what's up? Gross. Uh-oh. What's gross? Somebody said something that's gross. I know. It was 5 minutes ago. The joke's over. Yeah. I'm almost caught up. God, I'm only like maybe 10 posts behind. There we go. I'm caught up. I just have to read what's on the page. uh, uh, yeah, how about those X-Flies? Yeah. So I didn't see I didn't see a actual um, ad on BitGo for the X-Fly, the new whatever the hell it's called, the private jet. Um, Looks cool though. I like it. Looks real nice. I just didn't see about how big is it? A 1700 millimeter I saw somewhere, wingspan. Didn't see a price. I don't know how much it costs, but looks good. Yeah, I thought that was a joke, right? The BJ669, right? That's not what it's really called, is it? Asking for a friend. Yeah, Michael. It's called the Villages. It's about an hour north of me. It's not far at all. Um, Probably about 50 miles. It's a gigantic community, all self-contained. You don't have to leave the walls of the community. They have their own shopping center, the movie theater, hospital, golf courses, a flying, RC flying field, all within the community of the villages. So if you move there, you don't even have to own a car. You can go everywhere in the villages on a golf cart. They're totally street legal there. You can just drive a golf cart everywhere you go. And I guess, and Boozer could tell you more because his dad lives in the villages. Um, for now, he's moving back down next door to Wesley's house. He's building a house next door, but for now, I think he's still in the villages. Apparently, you put one of those scrubby scrungy pad things, the little ball thingy. You put that on the antenna of the golf cart, and that lets all the women know that you're looking. And I guess they come running out of the woodwork, panties off. Why don't I live there? Because that's not my scene, Christy. I want a little more sophisticated of a woman than that. Scrubby McScrewface. Miko, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, yeah. So apparently that's how you you know, you just look for the scrubby and wait for whoever owns it to come back to it, or I don't know. You just when they drive by, you whistle at them, flag them down. Hey, take me back to your place. I mean, it's just a that's just what they are up there. It's a very open, you know, swapping. What do they call them? Can't think of it at the moment. Um, Swingers. Yeah, it's a swinger community. So it's pretty world known. Everybody knows the villages. So it's actually a very cool place. They have car shows up there all the time. There's an Oldsmobile club that meets up there. So I took my wagon up there once. Was in the show with them. Nice group of guys. Went back to the guy's house, you know, for a little party. Um, yeah. Che, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I guess you know if I was Dave Snyder, that's what I'd be doing. Not coffee, but I'd be staring at the F-14 for sure. Nudes, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Where you been? Good to see you, man. I have somebody new in here. Sophie Oz. What is that? Aston? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. This is not our normal night. Thursday's the normal night. Sunday nights are have fun talking about whatever comes up night. So, if you came for airplane talk, there'll probably be some of that in here, but not all. Thursday night here is our airplane night. Been busy, yeah. With airplanes, I hope. Boss, what do you think's a scam? I must have missed something up in the scroll, and I'm not scrolling back. What are we talking about? Something's a scam. We need to let Horizon know. Roach Coach, what's up? How you doing tonight? What are you flying tomorrow, Jeff? I'm good tonight. A little tired. Been trying to get some sleep. Trying to fill out this damn UPS thing. I had to download something, and I hit the install button, and it said it will download soon. I don't know what that means. So I decided, screw it. I'm not going to sit there watching for it to finally download. It's not normal. Like when you click it, you can see the progression bar. None of that. It just says it will install soon, and there's nothing going on. There's no progression bar. It didn't change screens or so. It's this um, Cornerstone learning software. I don't know what it is. UPS required me to download it for something. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it yet. So when it finally downloads, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, Gibsonton's close to me. That's not far away. That's right down the street from the Imperial Airfield. Yep, that's true. You know, and that's why, because they just keep passing it around. But you're absolutely right, Paul. Yeah, it is the STD capital of the world. Um, so I definitely wear a glove. That's right, check them. So Randy, is your Bigfoot still in the tree? Any new news on that thing? What have I been building on lately? Cars, two cars. Been working on cars all week, trying to get something reliable to drive to work. It's been a major pain in the ass. Um, Everything broke at once. I lost cooling fan, transmission, blower motor, a tire separated, and an exhaust system failed, and the catalytic converter clogged. And I've been trying to work on both cars till one of them works. And the wagon is back on the road, mostly fixed and reliable. So I can go to work in the wagon. I still don't have a blower motor in the wagon, but I can survive that. Got everything else fixed on the wagon temporarily. There's still some things to do, but I ordered brand new tires. Ordered 4 tires, 2 came in. They all 4 shipped. They all were all together when they hit Orlando, but today they delivered 2 of the 4. I don't know where the other 2 are. So, and my 3 Avro Lancasters all made it to Orlando, but they only delivered 2 of those today. So I'm missing 2 tires and 1 Lancaster. Yeah, yeah. Well, Michael, I don't want a lesbian, so I don't want one. I, I don't know what the attraction is to a lesbian, so you know, I'm no thanks. So yeah, I broke my ass. I haven't. I wasn't in the garage all week this week. I came out here Thursday night for the first time all week to do the show. Wasn't in here Friday at all. Um, Came in here Saturday to charge batteries to go flying. Well, Friday night. That's true. I was in here Friday night to charge batteries, and I was in the Zoom for a little bit Friday night while I was doing the batteries. Then I fell asleep, and so I had batteries to fly today, and then I'm in here tonight. I haven't been in here all day. Just came in tonight to do this. So haven't accomplished anything in here. I brought more crap over. You know, filling the garage up with crap. But you know, and it's all everywhere. But I know what it's. You know, I brought some shelving over. I brought my new toolbox over, and I know when I start organizing it, cleaning it up and organizing it, it's all gonna, you know, get in nice, neat little places, and I'll have tons of room. But it's gonna be a slow go because I'm still emptying the house. There's no airplanes in the house, but there's a lot of other crap in the house that's got to come out here. So still got to get that out here. I got to get one more build table out of the back bedroom and some more boxes of stuff. Mostly airplane parts and die-cast cars. Some, you know, die-cast stuff that I have wrapped in T-shirts and in boxes. I got to get all that out of the bedroom. You ordered a 12 by 12 canopy on November 15th. Still waiting. Been buying more parts for trailer. Uh, what kind of canopy? Are you talking about a one of those crank open vent things for the top for the roof of the trailer? Is that what you're talking about? Randy, the only problem with that, you know, and I would gladly do that if I actually could command that. But do you really want the plane back after it's been hit by lightning? Nothing's going to work. I guarantee it's going to fry the servos. It's going to fry the speed control. At that point you wouldn't want it back. Just cut the damn tree down. You know, plausible deniability. Get an electric chainsaw. It's very quiet. Go out there, cut the tree down in the middle of the night, grab the plane, go home, and pretend like you don't know anything about it, and you'll be fine. Or better yet, you know, give some kid in the, you know, that's got a chainsaw $20 to go do it for you. No questions asked. Randy, is that right? Is that plane's been in the tree since August of 2019? Oh my god! Holy crap! I didn't know it's been up there that long. Holy shit! Wow. Yes, no, I wonder shit like that all the time. You know, how does YouTube, you know, when they're governing some people for the stupidest crap, and then let something like that go unchecked? It's just, it blows my mind. Um, yeah, George, time does fly. I can't believe that plane's been up there almost 3 years. I mean, my God, that's just nuts. It has been up there 3 years, right? Yeah, that I can't believe that. And well, at this point, Randy, I would just go get a pellet gun and just shoot it out of the tree because, you know, 3 years in the sun, the foam's not going to be any good anyway. So you might as well just get it down so you can get all the parts out of it that are good. You know, motor, speed control. You know, just shoot the damn thing out of the tree now. I mean, if it's been up there that long, you know, the foam's not going to be any good. Someone say nuts? So which one of you guys is in Marshall's fly-in? How are they doing over there? Who's over there? Who's flying? I bet Nate's over there. Um, Quinn, maybe. Matt, are you over there? Are you flying too? I'm just curious who's flying. I'd go look, but I can't. I don't have real flight on this computer. Um, he's on 9.5 stuff. Yeah. Yeah. God, I can't believe they don't. You're not flying, Jeff? Oh, okay. I'd be flying it. Honest to God, if I had my computer, that's the computer in the house has got real. I'd be flying right now while this is going on. I'd probably be flying, at least watching. Um, it says 14 watching. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I thought about. Well, I was gonna go in with Micah, and I still might tonight if he shows up here or if he texts me. We might go helicopter flying later. Um, oh, he's broadcasting the stream. Oh shit, I can do that. Hang on a minute. Let's get that in here. Here, that's cool. You guys should all be watching the stream while razz him. Nice flying. Hey, inverted. Lower, lower. Oh yeah, there it is, right next to mine. Live stream. Cool. That's funny. I was expecting a Zoom session. You know, I wasn't expecting to do a real flight session. That's, you know. Oh God, my computer's gonna go on hiatus here for a few minutes while it's trying to load all this crap. Man, this thing just does not like to multitask. It really slows everything down until it gets itself situated. It's like it's got to think about it. Well, let's see. You want this open, you want this open, and you want this open, and I don't know which one to make a priority. So I don't know. Let me see how I can do that. Stupid ass thing. So somebody's 3Ding right now. Who's that?
Oh, what's up, Kenny? Hey, someone told me that you had a show going. Like, after I started this up, I didn't even know you had a show going, dude. So, sorry about that, man. Wasn't trying to step on no toes.
So let me. You want me to simulcast it? I can try to put it on over here if you want me to,
Actually, kind of.
so you don't have to look at me. It'd probably be better to watch Dave's stuff than look at me. Oh, hey TNRC, what's up? Good to see you.
Oh, I must have hit the ground and killed the motor.
How come, Eric? Why can't you?
Oh,
Why can't you
people
build that?
watching the stream. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's funny. Uh, oh, look. A BF no 109 that's smoking. That actually makes me feel a little better about flying.
Air Marshal. A 109 smoking. You know, Dave loves them German planes. That's funny. Well, yeah. After if it's been 3 years, Randy, I would have say yeah, I'd write it off too.
Oh, oops.
Um, I don't know if I'd rather know where it is and not be able to get to it, or like the two I lost, I don't know where they are.
What'd you make me do?
So
Start up. Yeah, yeah.
Slap nuts. He made me do it. 8/30/22. Okay. Well, that's still over a year. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, it's been up there. That's yeah. God, I didn't think it was 3 years. Jesus, but yeah, um, it's still a long time for a plane to be in a tree. The foam might still be salvageable. Probably take a lot of filler. Tim, what's up? How you doing tonight?
Plastic Aviator, what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. Man, we're just farting around a little bit with the new real flight, checking it out. I mean, it's just like the old real flight, but you got a few new planes and a helicopter that were not there before. And it's on Steam now, so, there's that. Kind of excited to see what they do with that, but for now, I mean, everything is still pretty much the same way it's always been. There's a good one, I'll take that one. All right, let's get out of this German piece of crap. Oh, look, there's a Japanese piece of crap. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna keep moving. Are there other German pieces of crap?
No, Tim, tonight's open forum. Anything you want to talk about tonight? It doesn't have to be airplanes tonight. You can talk about anything you want. We've been talking about women with STDs. So, yeah, whatever you want to talk about tonight, it's open game. Sharon Chambers, welcome. How are you tonight?
Great planes.
Midgets? Yeah, we could talk about midgets if you want. Whatever you want to talk about tonight.
There it was.
Open mic night. Yep. Let's see. Let's hear you do a little singing there, Mickey.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a refill here in a minute. Sure, you can tell gay jokes if you want. Sure. Like I said, anything's free tonight, guys. I want to try to keep Thursday night airplane-related night. Let's not get off topic, but we can talk about cars, women, whatever tonight. Tonight's free night. Whatever you guys want to talk about.
The grass mound. It was the grass transition. I landed that plane perfect. It was the electronics. That wasn't my fault. I don't crash airplanes. If that airplane crashed, it was clearly because the model was defective. Because I never screw up as a pilot. Ever.
No, Snow, I'm not. Actually, I was only demonetized for that next show. Basically, I guess I had to read the email. They said I wasn't in any trouble. I'm not in YouTube jail or anything. They they demonetized the show and told me if I wanted to either mute the music or delete that section of music, that I could do that and remonetize it. But then when I went to do it, it says the video is too long to
Yeah,
modify. Well, then why are they telling me to modify it if I'm not allowed to because it's too long? so, so I just left it demonetized. I don't care. But yeah, I'm fine. No, not in any trouble. Not in any. No big deal. And everything's been monetized since then without any issues. It was just that one night they wouldn't let me monetize. Um, so so I don't know what you're watching. Well, me, I guess, but we're listening to Marshall.
that looked like a pretty good
He's
flight.
flying a real flight. He's got a real flight room open right now. So I've got his audio up, and I can try to put his video up. I imagine I can. If you guys want me to do that, I will. Um,
This airplane sucks.
what's the difference between a gay guy and a refrigerator? Oh God, I don't know. What's the difference? Here it comes. Here's your sign.
The plastic aviator, my
Ryan's been selling BJs for
real flight,
years.
it absolutely does simulate R3 flight very well. Is it perfect?
Uh,
No, and I don't think any simulation really is, especially at the consumer level. Like
yeah, TNRC, I would assume that,
real airplanes that actually
drum roll. Yeah, there you go. Yep, drum roll, please. Yeah, I'm sure Banana will be selling that new jet too, the BJ669. I'm sure that's not what it is. That somebody said that as a joke. But I don't remember what the hell it was called.
is you can
Um,
wind on and off, so I'm actually turning on a little wind shear for everybody. And we'll make the turbulence 80%. Right, so when you turn the weather elements on, that does make the simulator a little more realistic, I think.
refrigerators don't scream when I put my meat in it.
Because the plane will start to behave a little more like it does in the sky. I think
Well, I wouldn't think a gay guy would either, though. A straight guy. See, the joke. You should have made it a straight. What's the difference between a straight guy and a refrigerator? A gay guy's not going to scream. He's already been,
you can't set up like a different default.
been there. The PJ50. Is that what the X-Fly? Well, then what's the one from Motion called?
I want there to be wind. I want there to be turbulence. I want it to be going in X direction. Now that's another issue is I can't make it where it changes direction on its own. It's just going to kind of go where I tell it to.
Well, tell us, Wild Bill. How great did your morning start?
The wind conditions absolutely helps with the realism factor. But as far as the airplane behaves, or the airplane behaves,
Yeah, the business jet BJ. Okay, all right. I'll fall for that. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
there is a difference
PJ stands for private jet, then, right? Business jet, private jet.
versus how it flies.
So
Real Flight does an excellent simulation of the movements associated with flying.
oh, is that right, right?
So I do
Roy?
think it's
Yeah, well, I'm not gay though.
building the muscle memory to
See, you gotta, the gay guys have had Air Marshal's butt plug in them for years, so they're already ready for you.
for sure. It's the best fixed wing simulator out there, in my opinion.
Motion is the PJ50. Not sure what the X-Fly will be. Yeah, it had a name. Somebody put the name up. There it is. Eric saying PJ65. Okay, so that's you know. So there, that yeah. So that I knew it wasn't 69. Somebody made a joke about that. Um,
Drones. There are better drone simulators.
it's a
My
1700
favorite
millimeter,
simulator liftoff,
which is 67 inches, not 69.
simulator for
Um,
quads. Liftoff, I think, is a lot of fun. And for helicopters, I think that AccuRC is one of the better helicopter simulators out there.
yeah, so the BJ65 business jet, Frey Wings is the PJ personal jet. Gotcha. Okay, so now we've got BJ65 and right and the PJ50. There you go. Okay, now we got that straightened out.
And completely unselfishly, if you're thinking about buying Real Flight 9.5, and you were compelled based on what I told you today, head over to rcairmarshal.com.
Oh, okay. If I got that backwards, Matt, is that what it is? The I thought it was the X Fly was 60. Yeah, it was a 1700.
No additional charge to you.
Okay. All right. I stand corrected. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the input there. All you guys. You know, Mickey, we're getting it all straightened out here. I don't know shit about it. I don't want any more jets, so I'm not following it that close. It did look pretty cool, though. If the price was right, I'd probably pull the trigger, but I'm nowhere near paying $600 for anything. So, you know, it's off my radar completely. Not because it's a jet, because of the price. I paid less than $500 for my airliner, the AL-37. I can't remember if it was 469 or 499, but I know I paid less than $500 for it. So to pay $600 for these new ones just is not even in the ballpark. Yes, you're right, Jeff. Because the Carbon Z is that good, you know. You can fly it on the same pack. You can fly your jet for 3 minutes. You can fly the Carbon Z for 12. You know, it's and it flies amazing. It looks amazing. It's huge in the air. I can't say enough good things about that airplane. I absolutely love that Carbon Z T-28. I think it's the best airplane anybody's ever made. If I had to sell them all and keep one, that's the one I'd keep. By far, that's the one I keep. And I love a lot of my I love most of my airplanes, but that particular plane just flies amazing, and I just love that airplane. That's why I'm going to buy another one because they're going to discontinue again, and I don't know that they're going to keep bringing it back. I don't think they will.
Reckham Roy, what's up, man? Yes, Plastic Aviator. I have.
Yeah, that's true, Michael. But it wouldn't be.
Arrows Husky SE.
Um, and that's not to say I won't do
So
that.
on many occasions,
You know,
used them.
I may just do that anyway,
Excellent
as
value.
a just for fun to have a
I now
big
have it on float.
Dollar Tree foam board plane
So
like that.
it's exclusively
But
now
this
in
plane just
sunflower
flies so
and
amazing. It
it
looks
handles
so amazing. Um,
water.
I just love it.
Fred
It's
Berry,
just
the
the
name of
coolest
the
thing.
movie is RC
You know,
Air
the
Space.
girth of that fuselage is so big that it just
So RC Air Marshal
when it's in the sky, it is just huge. I mean, it's just an amazingly big airplane.
675
I don't have anything, even my 1700 P-47.
What's up, Kenny? What's up, Kenny, and all the Kenny people?
It it doesn't look as big as that plane
That's
does.
Aviator. I love the Husky. It's a great airplane.
Um,
Now, with that said, for not that much more money, and
So Arrows has a new one,
airplane that
the new release as well. The 1400
high wing
Prodigy.
airplane
What the hell is that thing?
foamies on the market right
Is
now.
that another high winger, or what is that?
The HSD 182. Their Cessna 182 from HSD is fantastic. It's just a beautiful, beautiful flying model. The lights on it are fantastic. The scale fidelity is fantastic. Other than the fact that it says like HSD jets,
Yeah, and the new one. When I get the new one,
but
I'll probably
other than
go
that,
ahead and put lights in it.
it's an awesome
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time and really doll it up because I'm just batshit crazy about.
high wing plane, like the
Uh,
which now they
oh,
basically
he said hello,
have the
Roy.
ST
Yeah, he just did. He said hello to me and all my viewers, all my guys. So he just did. Air Marshal's cool. We have no problems. I love that guy.
for the extra money
We
it
we
costs you
we
to
we
take
have so much fun teasing each other and talking on the
182.
phone, and
I know that it's
so
not
yeah,
the
Dave and I have no problems.
the boost
He
plane,
wouldn't step on me on purpose. I wouldn't do it to him either. We I really like this guy. He's so much fun to have around.
wow, plastic aviator. You pulled the vector out and put an Admiral gyro in instead.
So
Um, I I consider that a gutsy move.
yeah, I told him he knew it. He knew we were watching.
Would not use
I'm listening to him.
the gyro functionality of that Admiral gyro. I would plug it in
Oh yeah, Snow. I wish I could click on that. It won't
on
work.
the
Something. It's got to be my computer software. I think. So I got
on that reflex gyro.
one of the guys in here who doesn't really come in here very much anymore. He sent me a link
The
once,
reflex gyro's already been
and it had one of those viruses, one of those screen popper viruses, and it opened like
and I
300 browser windows because it just kept running, and it completely screwed my show that night.
through and through, man.
And I think my AVG software picked that up and has put a block on links. So ever since that happened, any link I click on doesn't work. It goes to the 404 snap. We had a problem. So yeah, I don't know why. But thanks for the link. I mean, everybody else can click on it, so that's cool. Everybody can take a look at it, and where's that at? Al's Hobbies. Okay, never heard of that place. Where's Al's Hobbies at? Oh, it's like a Bixler. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, it's just another glider. Yeah, well, hey, that's what I say. About jets. Oh God, it's just another jet. Listen, I love jets. Don't get me wrong. I have
had no issues at all.
love my jets. I love flying jets. My problem is the batteries. Okay,
Plenty of folks that
jets are just
all the
battery
time they have
eaters,
problems is when they
and I don't care how good you are with the throttle or what batteries you buy. You know,
I have had
I've got batteries that are 5 years old that still are flying
the weird
prop
issues
planes
with
just
the
fine.
jets.
You're never going to go 5 years on a battery that flies a jet.
I
You'll
want
be lucky to get
because
6-8 months.
like some
And
weird
it's just a perpetual rebuy more batteries. I don't want to do it. I can't afford to do it.
the radio was acting up.
So I just bought 4 batteries for the jets
Do with
from RC Batteries. And I went a different route this time. I went with smaller.
the environment.
When I was buying the fluorine, or however you say those batteries, the 4500, 45C batteries, they flew my jets fantastic. You get 8, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 14 minutes once. Well, actually, No, I didn't go 20 minutes on that
I had
battery,
to,
but yeah, 8 to 14 minutes on those batteries was fine because the lighter weight,
I
and
was able to recover it,
throttle management got me there.
like both
So
times. I
I
think I've actually
bought
done
these
it like 3 times.
four of the same thing. The RC batteries, 4500, 45C,
For a few
that
seconds,
were
but luckily,
48 bucks
it was in a good enough
to
situation
fly
that
my
I could
jets. They're brand new, so I'm going to test them. I'm going to break them in on prop planes, and then I'm going to fly jets with them, and I want to see how that goes because I haven't really done any. I've flown a few flights with the bigger 5,000 packs that are enormous in my jets. Um, it wasn't anything spectacular because they're just too big and heavy. I think. So we're going to test that
yeah,
theory.
look, I get it.
So
Well,
I bought four brand new 45 45s. We're going to see how they do.
and stuff,
And then
if
we'll
that's
get back
what you can afford, then by all
to
means,
flying more
fly it,
jets. But yeah, the jets are just. I mean, I think they're cool and everything, and I love the look of all my jets. They just look awesome, and I love flying them, but I just can't afford the battery. You just go through too many batteries. Spencer was just slap nuts. Was just saying that he had,
I'm not gonna
I
trust
think,
that,
19 battery packs he had to replace
but that's just
because they're all wore out, and that's $1,000 worth of batteries. Um,
well, at one point, I had
I don't have anywhere near $1,000 to spend on batteries.
stuff out of all the planes.
So I bought all these packs from RC Battery. I bought nine
You know,
nine battery packs for 200 bucks. Um, so
I'm sure
it
those
and we'll see how they do. We'll find out. I mean, these aren't the first. I've bought from them before, and so far I'm very happy with the batteries. Um, but I haven't really been flying any jets with them. So we'll see how they do with the jets. I'm going to break them in on the prop planes and then put them in the jets and see how they do.
I don't know that I'd be worried. If you've never had any issues with them, keep using them. I think it's
There's a good chance it will, TNRC. I think the Arrows
always have
F-86 will fly like a Marlin. I don't see why it wouldn't.
every now and then.
I'm kind of expecting big things from that one. It looks good.
Of them out there.
I think it's got a shot of being a really good jet. I think.
Like 4 or 5 of them.
And the price is much better. It's decent.
And it had that problem several
So
times, even after like repositioning the antennas. So I think there may have been something wrong with that one receiver.
yeah, well, I don't know. I'm assuming those tanks are removable.
I don't know. They've done
I don't think I would land it with the tanks on it. On a belly land. If you're flying off pavement and you've got the wheels on it,
had one
um,
that when you first started out, like when you connected the battery, sometimes even if you had the stabilization settings in place and you had the gyro turned on, no matter which position you had your mode switch,
you got 18 assorted batteries from Mercy Batteries for 250 bucks. No shit. You must have bought a shitload of the $7
disconnect the
3S
it was
2200s.
like the gyro was going to work, it was going to work.
Because I did. I bought 5 of those. I mean, where can you get a 2200 35C, 3S battery pack for $7? I mean, that was a crazy good deal.
I think that for the most part,
So I bought 5 of those because all my Arrows planes fly on 3S. I know that you can fly them on 4, but listen, they go with the gear up. They go plenty fast enough on 3. They fly good. So all those, and then I've got a bunch of other planes that I could fly in 3S. I got a lot. I would say most of my airplanes are 3S battery planes. Most of them. I mean, I have a boatload of 3S battery airplanes. And then I've got a pretty good load of 4S batteries and 6S batteries for sure. But yeah, most of my stuff is 3S. And I needed to replace a lot of old, worn out 3S batteries. So I pulled the trigger on 5 of those.
I don't know that I think you'd be surprised at how well you handle the airplane with the gyro navigated at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a matter of fact that you say that, Snow. I found my connector to do just that.
I was certainly one
I
of those
made up a
things where I
harness.
didn't.
My first 6S battery
I
plane
had a
was my
gyro on my Cessna
1700
because a lot of the
P51
stuff
from
I was
FMS.
flying just came
Not
with
the
it.
red tail, but the
Um,
ferocious or furious Frankie.
so
And
you
and
know,
that's
I was
exactly how
always
I
real
flew it. I
conscious when
hooked
I got
two
into
3S packs
programming
together in series
646 or
to make it a
started
6S.
messing around
And
with
I
the
just found the
647.
adapter this morning
I
to
always had
to make that I
some
made
form
so that I
of
could do
flight
just that.
organization.
And
You
so yeah, there's always
So,
that.
you know, it was one of those things
Um,
where, just like people that like start flying safe, you know, they don't
but
want
I
to
don't think it
take
would be
risks.
cheaper
I was
to
kind of the
do it
same
that
way
way.
with
Uh,
not wanting to
yeah,
mess with
I
this
couldn't
random
fly my
gyro.
jets with
So the first time
2200
I took
3S
off a plane
packs.
and
You
I
know, two of
landed
those
and
together.
realized that I never had
Yeah,
a gyro
a
enabled, I was like,
2200 pack
huh,
would be
look at that. You know, like I've been
you know,
flying this thing
like a 2 minute flight,
all day
maybe three,
and
especially
forgot
on
to
a
leave the
35.
gyro on because
You
one
know, a
of the things that I do
35C.
also is
Yeah,
I always
you
have
know,
a mode
the it would just cook it.
off.
You know, there's no way
So
the battery wouldn't survive that on a jet.
you know,
So,
it got me to the point where like I was a lot more comfortable flying
oh, you left you left the real
electric
flight when
without
Dave
the
was doing
gyro
his
off.
Spectrum sales pitch.
Because not a lot of them really need it, but it does make it a
That's
little bit
funny.
easier where you don't have to make all those changes. They just
Infomercial. Yep, exactly.
the airplane just corrects itself, but you know, instead of you having to keep the plane under
Yeah.
control,
So anyway, yeah,
which is pretty cool.
so far I've been happy with these RC battery
I mean, I still
so
prefer
far. So I'm gonna
flying a plane with
I'll
the
do some
gyro.
testing. I'll get back to you on it. We'll see how they hold up in a jet once I get them broken in a little bit. Um, but yeah, yeah. It looks like Dave's only got about 4 people flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think there's only 4 people flying, but 13 watching, which is I think a bunch of you guys have got 2 windows open. I think.
So the point is, like,
Um,
if you can fly with a gyro and not like the self-leveling stuff, you
and
know,
that's
once you
fine.
get the
Listen,
once
I
you
don't
get
have
the
any
thing turned
problem
off, you
with
don't
what
need
Dave
the
did
gyro
tonight. Sunday
anymore.
night's not anybody's official
I mean,
night.
unless
You
the
know,
wind is like real
we're
dirty, but
just all
you know,
kind
the
of playing
gyros
around with it.
definitely help.
You know,
If you're
sometimes
trying to fly
Spencer opens a
something
Zoom,
keep it at
sometimes I go live.
20 mile an
You know,
hour
Dave wanted to try out the new Steam edition of
or
the 9.5S, and that hell, I don't blame him. I actually looked at doing an upgrade on mine, and I don't know if I have enough disk space on that computer to do it. I'd have to delete the old one first and see if I have enough space. But
you know, big crosswinds and stuff like that, it'll help with.
yeah, the Avonics I'm
I
not
don't think
impressed
gyros
with.
are
I haven't
that
bought
bad.
any, but the
You
2
know,
guys I
having
fly
flight
with have bought them,
stabilization,
and
but
they're not impressed with those.
it doesn't hide
Um,
bad pilot error.
what plane were you flying that in?
Not like safe does. You
Um,
know, like when you turn on self-leveling, you can hide bad behavior. Um,
yeah, TNRC. What plane were you flying the 3S 2200s in?
you know, once you start flying without safe turned on, I mean, there's not a lot of difference between flying with safe turned on and flying
Tim, did you buy that off of
without.
Amazon? Was that Amazon deal?
Or like AS3X, you know, with gyro
Oh, and a Bigfoot. Oh yeah,
Like I said,
yeah. That yeah, no problem there.
if all you're flying with
Yeah, I
is
have. Yeah, these batteries will handle anything
enormous
like that.
winds,
It's the
you'll see
jets that
anything you
is
don't
the
want to
issue.
fly.
Um,
It doesn't mask off that much if you're a bad pilot.
they canceled your F-18 purchase. Who canceled it? Was that an Amazon purchase, Jeff? Yeah, Tim, I tried to buy one of those. Me and Amazon just don't get along. You know,
That was terrible.
they can't because I didn't buy. Listen, I got it on Amazon when I bought my Kindle. That was I don't know 10 years ago, and they gave me a credit card and everything. And I every time I try to buy something from Amazon,
Come on in,
just like
man.
Jeff said, they canceled his F-18. The vendor I was trying to buy it from didn't have it, or he said he had it, and then I had to get a refund because he didn't have it. It's just been like miserable, my Amazon luck. Even the tent, I bought 3 tents from Amazon, and none of them shipped. Um, I bought No, that wasn't from Amazon. That was AliExpress. But yeah, I just don't have any good luck. So I tried to buy the Avanti. I went there to try to buy the Avanti. Well, because I don't have any points, I didn't qualify for that purchase. You had to have points. You had to have prior purchases, and I don't have any. Except my Kindle, and I don't have any points from that. And they canceled my credit card, my Amazon credit card, because I didn't use it. So they canceled it. First they canceled it. And they didn't call me. They sent me an email saying that your card's been canceled, and from the credit card company. And then Amazon sent me a letter that says your card is not canceled. We talked to the bank, and your card is not canceled. Okay, good. And then it got canceled again year or two later, and you know so yeah, they didn't want my money to buy the jet. So I tried, and they just wouldn't have it. I couldn't pay for it the way they wanted me to. I didn't have any points. It just was a disaster. So yeah, I just have no luck with Amazon. And
Try to fly them all. So
I've tried to buy numerous things off of Amazon, and I just don't have any luck.
for that type
I
of
get a lot of
where you just got all the different
vendor was hacked, or vendor doesn't have it, or he thought he had it but he doesn't have it. Just I get a lot of that on Amazon for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, FedEx was my tires that didn't make it, and my planes that didn't make it were coming through FedEx, and the uh, the planes were supposed no, the batteries were supposed to be here. So I had batteries coming from FedEx, the tires are coming FedEx, and the airplanes were coming FedEx. The batteries were supposed to be here Thursday, and they showed up yesterday.
all right.
The planes weren't supposed to be here till Monday. They got put off, that said they weren't going to be here till Tuesday, and two of them showed up today. So there you go.
That's just crazy.
And then the tires, I don't know, that they said that out of the Georgia warehouse that I would have them in a day. And I ordered them Thursday. That got delayed. My fault on that. Corrected the problem a few hours later. So they did ship Friday, and I got two of them today. They should have been here Saturday, but they didn't get here Saturday. But two of them got here Sunday. So it's just been a cluster. So I have no idea where the other airplane is or the other two tires. They may have already delivered them tonight. Actually, I haven't gone out and looked. I should go look. As a matter of fact, I think I will go look. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna drop the boys off at the pool. I'm gonna get a refill on my drink, and I'm gonna bring the airplane back with me. We'll at least open the box because I'm anxious to see it. So I'm gonna open the box. We may hang a light. We'll see. It won't take long to hang the light, guys. I'm just gonna do a quick throw a rope over the the uh, the truss and tie it to the light, and we'll turn it on. You know, I'm going to make it low. You know, I'm not going to put it all the way at the ceiling. I'm going to bring it down low, and so that won't take long. I'll open the box with the lighting we have, and then if we really want to get crazy, I'll hang the light. So, and I'm going to go look and see if the other plane showed up or the tires, just because I'm curious. So, talk amongst yourselves. Go watch Air Marshal if you want. But come back because I'm at the very least I'm going to open one of the planes up because I want to see it. So I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, that looks terrible. I don't like it. And that's one of the reasons that I love field flight is I don't, when I'm at the field, I just want to fly the plane. I don't want to spend a bunch of time practicing landings and approaches and all that crap. So most of the time that I use real flight, that's what I'm doing is landings and approaches, and I haven't gotten any better after years of trying to learn how to land better. I still suck at it. Okay. Let's see if this one will be any better. The answer is probably not. I'm trying to, well, that's a little too much. I mean, it was decent, but like, it's still not good. I want it to be good. You know, like one of the landings that you'd be proud to show your mama. Like, look, mama, I'm an RC pilot. Make mama proud. Okay, here we go. These stupid bounces. And maybe this is just a bouncy plane. You know, maybe the T6 I'm supposed to be three-pointing it instead of trying to land on the mains. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I know that there's some folks that I have talked to that have suggested that the AT6 does have um, it'll bite you in the ground handling. I have not flown one in real life. The 182. I tell you what, the HSD 182. It looks almost exactly like the one that I'm flying around right now, and it is such a great airplane. I love this thing. I mean, this actually flies pretty close to how the HSD behaves. it it's a surprisingly good airplane, and typically like the high wing planes are great, but they're kind of boring to fly. But man, the 182 can do stuff. It's a great plane. That was pretty cool. And I think for folks that have flown that HSD 182, most of the people that I know that have flown it absolutely agree that it's just a great, great plane. Damn it, man. Yeah, and this one is, it's not that much different. Like I said, that HSD 182, if you want like a good simulation of it, the Cessna 182 in real flight 9.5 actually does a good job. I think this one's gas powered, or nitro, but um, you know, the like the kind of acceleration that you get and the kind of the top speed compared to the slow flight envelope, the way it looks in the air, kind of the way that it behaves is very reminiscent of that HSD 182. So if you want to try one out, grab Real Flight 9.5 and check it out. Real Flight 9.5S. if that works, like for any other kind of airplane. Yes. Well, Bill, that's what most of my landings are. That's crazy. It's a touch and oh no! Uh-oh. John, yes. So if you have real flight, I think it's 7.5 or up, they can still join in to real flight 7 or real flight 9.5 multiplayer sessions. But because we're using the AMA field number 3 here, for you to join the room, we would have to change the field we're flying at, depending on what version of real flight you have. But yeah, you know, you can still, I think real flight 7.5, you can still join these sessions with that version. It doesn't matter if you're on Steam or not. That is not, I don't think, something that would keep somebody from being able to enter a room that was created on the Steam edition of real flight. You have the old one. It's as good a time as any to upgrade. It's as good a time as any. You should do it now. Don't be afraid, John here, John C. Just take out your wallet, make a purchase. Oh, butter. Uh, yeah, I think if you have a controller already, you know, like the Interlink DX controller here, or any of the other previous Interlink controllers, I'm pretty sure it will still work. Um, I think you gave us 99 bucks, $99. Um, like I was saying earlier tonight, for those of us that were rocking Real Flight 9, this is upgrade number 2 that we've gotten for free. So like the transition from Real Flight 9 to 9.5, we didn't have to pay for that. And the transition from Real Flight 9.5 to 9.5S, we didn't have to pay for that. So it's very cool, man. I dig that they are, and they just released this, so it's a good a time as any to upgrade, is what I'm saying. I'm sure that this version will be supported for at least the next year, but I think the idea is that the engine updates are, while they may have versions and things to them, I don't think they're going to be done as often as they used to be. And I think that when new aircraft come out, they're just going to offer them through the Steam engine. And you can add them if you want to. You don't add them if you don't want to. You'll have them available for like individual sales. So new plane comes out and they say, oh, if you want this plane, $5, $2, whatever. So I like that idea a lot. And I'm looking forward to see what they come out with here in the near future, as far as like additional planes they may be able to add.
All right, I'm back, guys.
It's like downloadable content on DLC.
Yeah, we got our Hobby King box here. Let me get my knife. Not that one. That one's crappy.
I just want to fly over. And I don't care how much the plane is worth. In Real Flight 9.5, I mean, you should, especially if you're trying to learn how to use Real Flight 9.5 to like practice something, like landings, like I need to be doing.
All right.
And if you're using Real Flight 9.5 to practice like real maneuvers, try not to crash. But if you're just messing around, it's fun to just smash it.
So DB Cooper. Who's DB Cooper?
In Real Flight, because it's no skin off your back. Right?
JCB. I don't know who JB Cooper is.
That's two.
I'm sorry, DB Cooper.
Oh, dude, we save so much money messing around in the simulator. I mean, you can just fly like an idiot. It takes away some of the nerves that go along with real RC flying. But it also teaches you a lot of stuff, right? So if you're doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do in here, if you find yourself in like these crazy situations when you're flying for real, like all this crazy stuff.
Okay, so the box is different.
It helps a lot. The more you fly in here, the better you get. Flying, real.
I was kind of expecting I don't know. I guess I was expecting a full color box like this. That's not what it is. No big deal. It's just a box. But I was kind of expecting that. So not that I'm disappointed, just surprised. Let's just put it that way. I thought it would be.
I've always enjoyed having this.
A full color box. Not a white box with a sticker on it. But that's all right. I don't know why I thought that, because honestly I think every plane I bought, well, this Avios riffraff down here, this one,
the twin order
is doesn't have a sticker on it. The box is full color.
Which is another great plane on floats, by the way. If you have a twin otter,
But yeah, this just has a sticker on it.
The only thing that's a little bit hokey on the
So let's open it up and see what's in it.
the
Why not?
connects to the front end.
We'll do a semi unboxing and a Jeff custom reboxing. No, I don't think I'm gonna rebox it. I'll probably just build it. So here's how it was. Here's how it looks in the box. It's not. Now see, this is kind of smart. You know, all that. You know, perfect fit. You know, formed foam. I think it's a waste of money. I've been buying Dynam planes for years. It's just there's no foam in the box. It's just square boxes. You know, cardboard boxes that have individual pieces in it. And I've never gotten a damaged plane from Dynam. Now this is a cardboard box with little foam blocks in between. So here's a wing, you know, one wing, here's the other wing, and there's just a foam block right here in between the two engine nacelles to hold it in place. And it's holding it fine. I don't see where that's going to get damaged. It's taped down. So yeah, I don't see a problem with this. You know, so those custom foam boxes I think are a huge waste of money. I don't think they're necessary. They look cool, but I don't see where it's necessary. This seems fine. I would guess there's not going to be any damage here. This plane's probably fine.
Look at that. Just to maintain inverted flight. They give it like 100% of elevator. Yeah, that's not that, you know, the little bit of forward pressure inverted flight. No, you gotta be in it. You're committed. You got nothing left on the elevator.
So we'll take a look at that one and this one here. I gotta cut a tape here somewhere.
Oh, it probably would have helped if I'd have had my flaps up while I was doing that. I had the flaps on, maybe that would help so much. Oh, you're so dumb.
Okay. Alright, so let's set this aside for a second.
I will show you how I landed Draco. Now, what I'll tell you is, in real flight, the Draco does not necessarily behave.
I'm a mute Marshall.
But, as with all things,
Can you guys hear him all right? I'm just curious how that's working out. Can you hear Dave all right through the...
So, just as in, you know, when I'm flying around in the Draco in real life, most of my turns, if you'll, and I don't know if you can see my radio. Let me move my radio out where you can have to see what I'm doing here without.
Yeah, so yeah. Expensive planes get expensive boxes. Yeah, I know, Roy. I get it. Yeah, I just muted him. Yeah, thank you, Michael. So you guys could hear him. Yeah, so I wasn't sure how well you could hear him, but I killed him. I mean, he's still there, but I muted him. So, all right. So first look. It's very nice. I like it. It looks good. So where's the bag open at? It doesn't. It's just all, you know, it's vacuum sealed. No, it's not. But it is. It's sealed for your protection. So we'll just cut this open here. Wow, tough bag. Tough bag or dull knife, one or the other. Oh, yeah, it cut it. Okay. So I gotta tell you, the first thing is the bottom of the wing's black. I like that. That looks cool as shit. Okay, so let me fix this here a little bit for me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so the bottom of the wing's black, which I think looks really good, honestly. And then I love the camo on the top. It's got a brown, like a brownish orangey and green with the rundell. And I got an aileron, no flaps. No split flap, no relief to cut a flap, just no flaps. So just an aileron, and you gotta, it's a foam hinge. You're gonna have to work that hinge loose. You gotta free that up. It's tight. You don't want the servo to do it. You'll burn a servo out. So go ahead and work the aileron hinges really well before you hook up the control horn, because it was very stiff. It's freeing up nicely now, but it was very stiff. Yeah, that's fine. Now that'll work just fine. And the servo arm to protect the plane from doing damage that's been pushed up into the wing. The arm is on, but it's pushed up inside, so it's not poking anything. I don't see any damage here. I'm looking at everything here, and it looks good. It's not, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the perfect foam. There is a slight detection of foam here and there. But that's not bad. I mean, it's not a complaint. I'm just making an observation. My pits look like a plastic airplane. There was absolutely no detection of foam. It literally looked like it was covered in plastic of some kind. It was perfectly smooth. There's nothing wrong with what I'm seeing here. I'm not complaining a bit. This looks very nice. Very nice. But like I said, the pits was just amazing. It was a plastic. It looked like a plastic wing. Now, after it's been out in the sun and flown, I can now see foam cells, but I couldn't when I first got it. Yeah, Michael, it's very nice. I've already had a preview of this on other channels that have reviewed this. I'll try again. Well, you know what? I'm not going to hang the light, but I will turn it on. Although I don't know how well that'll help, but we'll try it. I'll do it on this wing here. We'll see how that comes out. So I'll put this right up to the camera. Oh well, no, the camera's over there. I'll have to bring it over there. So let me get this out of the bag here. All right, so I do have a little damage here. Minor, no big deal. I got a tiny bit of wrinkling right here on this edge of the trailing edge of the wing here. Nothing that the steam wouldn't take right out. It's absolutely cosmetic. It wouldn't affect the way the plane flies at all. Somehow that got crushed in the box slightly. Looks like there's some very minor crushing on this wingtip. Very minor, barely noticeable. So again, not a big deal. This is acceptable for sure. I would not call and complain about this. I'm not that anal. Some minor crushing here and there is just part of foam airplanes. I don't have them. When I've got gear doors broke off and paint missing, and a place on the plane where it looked like a bug had eaten, like a termite, a foam termite ate a strip through the, yeah, then I'm going to complain. That's what I got on my FMS, my first FMS F7F. The second one was perfect, but the first one was a mess. But this is fine. I don't see anything wrong here. This is acceptable. That little minor damage is not. I don't even know that I'd fix it, honestly. Now this wing looks like it might have a warp on it. I have to take a look here. Hang on a minute. Let me free up this aileron, and then I'm gonna compare it to the other wing. What I'm looking at here, which I know this part's right or deliberate. There's a polyhedral bend right here in the wing, but then the wing kind of warps down out here. So I'm going to check that against the other one and see if they're both doing that. No. Okay, so this wing does not have that warp in it. So I may have to do a little steaming to get the warp out of that. I don't really think it would affect the way it flies. There's another thing I could do too. I could build the airplane and then put it in one of my plane racks by the wingtips and let gravity just take that warp out of the wing. Not a big, it's not bad. I don't even think it would affect the way it flies. I think visually coming at you though, you would notice the one wing like curving and the other one would be straight. So I won't do anything till I fly it. I'll fly it first, and then if I still think I need to do something with it, I'll deal with it then. Yeah, see this wing, if I hung this in the rack and didn't support this anywhere and hung it by the wingtip, it would fix itself. So I may just do that. I'll fly it the way it is, and then when I put it away, I'll put it in the rack on the wingtip so the wing will straighten itself out. Just from being in the rack, the weight of the plane will pull that back straight. So again, not a big deal. Not at all. No complaints. This is, you know, I like it. This is very nice. Let's see what else we got here. So this is what I was talking about, the way it was packed. You'll get a good look at this now. You see, this is just a piece of cardboard, and they put these they glue these foam blocks to it, and that's what held these from moving around. And that worked fine. It did good. You know, it didn't have to be a fully molded box. That worked fine. Nothing wrong with that. It worked. You know. And the rest of the box is the same way. It's just got foam blocks in there that grab a hold of the airplane in certain places to keep it from moving around. And wow, this looks cool. This is very cool. So here's the fuselage. We've got the canopy here that it appears that it does not come open. Apparently, the whole Bombay opens. And I don't know if that's where you put the... These are Bombay doors that go from here to here. The whole bottom of the fuselage is a pair of doors that open like this across the whole bottom of the plane. Michael, yeah, maybe. It doesn't have a twist in it. So the actual warpage just, you know, might not have that much effect. If it has a twist in it, it would act like an aileron, and that would definitely screw it up. But I don't think this warpage, the way it is going to be a big problem. Now, I don't want to pull that too hard, but I think this is held on with magnets. The doors are held closed with magnets, I think. I'm not positive. So we'll have to Flying Field of Dreams. There you go, Fred. So they've got the nose isn't on it. I saw it in the box. You know, I'll get to that in a minute. Looks like we've got a rear turret back here. I don't know if there's a pilot to put in here or not. And if this was a Dynam airplane, I'd say probably is. Mike Bird, what's up? Good to see you, man. But yeah, it looks like there's a, you know, a gun placement back here with a canopy that's going to go over it. So let me get in the box here and see what else we got. Something fell out of the box. I think this is an engine. Oh no, this is the tail canopy. Hang on a second. Let me get this Ziploc bag opened. Everything comes in a Ziploc bag. So, got to keep it fresh. You know. Can't have stale airplanes. Wow. So I don't know if you guys know this trick. I'll show you anyway. You know, when you can't get a Ziploc bag open by pulling it apart this way, okay, just roll it. Put your fingers on it and just twist it like this, and that rolls the two zips this way, which pulls open the ends, and then it opens right up. So just slide it like, you know, twist it, and it opens right up. So I don't know if you knew that or not. Little trick I learned over the years. So I think that goes there. Maybe not. Maybe this goes on the front somewhere. No, don't go there. Does it go here? No. Huh. I mean, it looks like it belongs back here, but it doesn't really fit. It's a good thing they have instructions. Yeah, it wouldn't go that way. All right. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's pull more shit out and see if we can figure out how this goes, because I'm not sure how that goes on. It's not an engine cowl. The engine cowl's already on it. They came installed. Wow. There is a whole bunch of parts in here. There are a lot of pieces to this thing. Holy crap. So all this stuff is in Ziploc bags. It's all taped together, which I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big deal, but it's just kind of annoying. Trying to get all this tape off these silly bags is a pain in the butt. So I got 2 carbon fiber rods here. I imagine those go through the wing. Here's the there's a round blister canopy here. I'm assuming I'll bet that goes right here on the front. There's a round circle flat right here on the front. I'll bet this canopy goes there. Let me take it out of the bag. Again, a twist opens the bag right up. There you go. So yeah, this has got a gun, like a sight. So yeah, I'm sure that goes there. It looks like a bombardier sight glass here on the bottom. So yeah, I'm sure that goes there. And then here we've got some black foam pieces. I have no idea where those go. And those are ziplock or sealed. So I'm not sure where those go. We'll set those aside for a minute. Man, I don't know what those are. They're not props. Yeah, not sure what those are. They're definitely not propellers. Here are the propellers. So here's one of the elevators, and same thing, guys. It's the hinges are super solid. So you definitely have to work these hinges. You do not want to try to get the servo to bend this foam. You'll just burn the servo out. Now this piece is perfect, beautiful, beautiful piece. Yeah, it's got all the detail on it. There's a trim tab molded into there for looks, and the ribbing, you know, it's probably a cloth covered elevator. Um, and the stabilizer, but this is, I mean, this is so solid. Oh, the control horn's molded in. Well, it's not molded in, but it's glued in, pre-glued in, so you don't have to do that. So that's nice. But you got to break this hinge loose here because it's tight, tight. I mean, super tight. So you definitely want to get this loose before you install any control horns, because you're going to just burn out a servo. Yes, Mike, this is all foam and it is Hobby King. Yep, yep, it's a Hobby King plane. They were practically giving it away. My God, it was like 50% off when you figure it out. So I had to buy it. You know, I'm a big fan of the Avro planes. Um, the Lancaster looked good. I saw it on Jeff's Customs channel. He really liked it. Um, so I've been wanting to get it. The price is right. My God, it's only 180 bucks normally, 179.99. It was on sale for 149 bucks, and then they were running their Cyber Monday week sale. It was an extra 25% off. So I think each one of these planes only cost me 112 bucks. And at 112 bucks for a plug and play 4-engine, I think they're counter rotating. Let me look at the props, I'll tell you. I mean, you can't beat that. 112 bucks? Steal of a deal. So I bought them. I was like, and the reason I bought 3 is I'm going to sell 2 of them for basically regular price, and that'll pay for the third one. So the third one will be free. I could take these out to the flying field, sell 2 of them for basically regular price, free shipping, that they would have had to pay shipping because shipping on the plane wasn't free. That's why I bought 3 of them, because I couldn't get it shipped free with 1. 2 or 3 I could. 4, no. 4 you have to go pick it up. They won't ship 4. I figured that one out, you know. Why don't they just ship them in 2 shipments of 2, right? They actually told me they could. Then I'm not going to sell you 4 airplanes with free shipping. You'll have to come get them. Like, really? You know, just make them 2 separate orders and sell me 2 and 2. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so they took 3, so I just had them ship me 3. And like I said, if I sell 2 of them at their regular, even a little under their regular price, I'll make enough money off each sale to pay for the third one. Mine's going to be free. So, and the guys that I sell them to at the field are going to get a deal because they couldn't buy them this cheap unless they had bought them on sale like I did. All right, so I've got a decal issue here. There's a wrinkle in the decal. Not a big deal. You can't. I mean, it looks fine to you, I'm sure. You know, you can't see a wrinkle anywhere in here. But the D on the corner here, down here it's got a wrinkle in it. I might be able to fix it. We'll try. Elevator excess? It's hard to read the chat, guys, and do this at the same time, but I'm trying, so I'm trying not to miss anything. But if you said something, anything, especially if it was funny, say it again. I don't want to scroll back, but say it again. Jeff, do you have this plane? Jeff in Lower Alabama? Do you have one of these? Oh, so it needs speeds in the turner or tip stalls. Okay, good to know. Yeah. Flies great, just needs speed. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. So don't slow it down too much. So you do have one of these. Okay. Oh, and you did the thrust vectoring. Yep. Yeah. Well, actually, they call it. Uh, they don't call it vectoring. They call it something else. I'll think of it in a minute. I can't think of it right now, but I'll think of it in a minute. So these vertical tails on the ends of the stabilizer look pretty cool because they're painted red on the outside, and I don't know if they're black or green on the inside. Let me look. Yeah, I think they're. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're black. Yeah, they're black with a flag on it. It looks like. So the insides are black with, I guess British, some kind of British flag. And then the outsides are the red with a stripe, which I think looks pretty cool, actually. Kind of like that. All right, so let's open this and see here. Are these counter-rotating? Yes. Yeah, they are counter-rotating. So you got counter-rotating props. That's very cool. Yep, I like that. That's very cool. What else we got? There's the other horizontal stabilizer. There was more stuff. Where's the rest of it? There's a bag of bits in here. There's a cardboard box glued inside the big box that was helping to stabilize everything, and I just kind of tore it open. I tried to take it out of there, and it's glued in too well. So I tore it open, and it's got all the screw hardware in here, is what it looks like. So you get this bag that's got XT60 with all these leads coming off of it, so I'm sure that's the main power, and you have to hook all the the power leads from all 4 ESCs into it. I don't know what that is. There's some kind of big black. Maybe it's the tail cone. Oh no, those are the spinners. There's 4 spinners stacked here. So those are the 4 spinners. They're black. There's some wire harnesses in here. A few screws. Not a lot of screws. And then I think oh, you know what those are? I think they're gun barrels. Those probably glue onto the wing. Hang on a minute. Well, actually, they probably glue more than just the wing. But those look like gun barrels. No gun barrels in the wing. So I guess they go on all the rest of the airplane. So yeah, got a bunch of gun barrels and screws and spinners and some wiring. Everything, all the hardware's in here. So yeah, pretty nice. Pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to putting this together. I don't know what goes there. Does this thing go there? Is that what this is? I'll bet I'm supposed to cut. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I can't. You got to cut the back of this off, I'm sure. You know, this molded piece back here. When you cut that off, then this will slide. There's a relief on the fuselage here. There's a relief right here. Okay, it goes down here and then out the front around. And I'm sure that's what is. This will sit right onto that relief and glue in, but you got to cut the back of this off. So I'm going to have to take a knife and cut that off. So that'll fit there and seal that all up. And then this round bomber sight glass, I guess, you know, bombardier, goes there, I'm sure. So that's all cool. I know something's got to go back here. I don't see that unless it's one of these. There's 2 foam pieces here, and I don't know if they go back here or not. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, I bet that's the turret there. And then maybe, oh no, probably this. Yeah, that goes there. That's what it is. Yeah, so that sits in there like that. That's a remote turret or something, and I don't know what this other round thing is. So, I'd really like to see these bomb bays open. There's a pull tape here, but I'm afraid to pull it. I don't know if it's just magnetic or if it's actually mounted closed, glued closed. I don't know what's holding it closed. It's servo operated, and I have to hook the radio up. I don't know how to put the radio in it. I think the radio goes in through here. That's interesting. I don't think this comes off, does it? Nope. Nope, that doesn't come off. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at the instructions, guys. I don't want to break it. I don't know how it comes apart. There's definitely a, yeah. This is this gigantic bomb bay door here, and I do mean gigantic. I'm assuming the radio equipment's up in this section of the fuselage here, which is the bomb bay door goes from here all the way back to here. So that covers this area, which is where I think all the connections and everything are going to be in there, I think. So oh, there you go. Sweet. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah, this looks good, guys. I really like this. This is a nice looking bird. Very, very nice. Oh, I bet that round one there goes here. Can't believe there's no canopy off of it though. I'm gonna have to go look at a real one. So I would have thought for sure there'd be a canopy going over this, but I don't see one in the box. I think I got everything out of the box. But that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it looks like there might be something down here. What's this? Ah! Another canopy. That one looks like, I'm not sure where that one goes. But there's another canopy. What else we got down here? I knew there was more pieces. I saw them, but when I started pulling the tape off, the stuff didn't come with it. So another canopy. Now, see, that's round. So that I bet you got to choose between these two. I'm sure that's what that is. There's two different versions you have to pick. All right. So here's. So this looks like a gun placement. It's going to go on the front here. So you can either have the gun placement there, or you can have the bomber sight glass there. You know, you have to pick on that one. And then this, I don't know where that goes. This has got to go in the back. Yeah, I'll bet this goes here on the back. And that's a turret for the gun. So that's cool. And then I know that's got to go in the front. You got to cut the back out of it. So yeah, so there's a bunch of pieces to this. I was surprised. I didn't think it'd be, you know, I would have thought all that stuff would have been already installed, but it's not. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine the battery bay is in here. I'm sure that's where you put the battery. You have to open the bomb bay doors to put the battery in. And like I said, I don't know how they open. I'll have to read the instructions to figure out how that opens. But very nice, guys. I like it. I can't wait to build that. That's a nice looking airplane. I like that. No kidding, Wild Bill. Really. Norton, manager camp, and the hospital were built by soldiers. That's cool. Wow, that's an old history there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's funny. The B-24 was known as the box that the B-17 came in. That's funny. I would have thought that would have been the B-29, but yeah. This is not a B-24, by the way. Oh, what else we got going on? I see a lot of people dropping out. It's late Sunday night. People have to go to work in the morning, I assume. I'll be probably finishing up my paperwork on UPS tomorrow since my download didn't download, whatever that was I'm supposed to do. They said it was 2 hours worth of work, which probably means it's 4 hours worth of work to do online before I can report to work. So you can't get Citation tires. Really? That's crazy. Who was making the tires for that? Goodyear, Firestone, somebody else? Michelin? Who makes tires for airplanes? Or, well, for that airplane. Let's just stay to, the Citation. Who makes the tires for that? I haven't watched the video yet, but did you guys see that flight test video where they built a giant box car from planes, the eyes on it and everything, but the thing was like 15 feet, and they were going to put pumpkins in it and drop pumpkins, small pumpkins, but still, holy shit! A paper airplane like that can carry the weight of, I'm guessing, more than one pumpkin. Really? Wow, that's crazy. Bombs? What do you mean, Mike? What did I? What does that refer to? Bombs? I know it's an old post. I scrolled back. You know, I know I keep saying I'm not going to do it, but I can't resist. You guys are too funny. I don't want to miss the jokes. I have to scroll back to look for the jokes. You know, because you guys are hilarious. So, but that was too far back. Christ, that was, just left the dogs out to drop the boys by the pool. There you go. Goodyear in China. Really? Wow. Ugh. Well, I'm getting really tired, guys. We're going to have to call this a night. Uh... Oh! These are bombs? Really? You know what? You're right. They are bombs. I guess I have to cut them off the thing here. So it came with 8 little bombs. Isn't that cute? Yeah, those are bombs. Good call, Michael. That was very good. Yeah, I hadn't figured that out yet. I'm sure I would have when I took it out of the bag. Wait, yeah, I didn't know what it was. I hadn't figured it out. You figured it out. Good job. Nicely done. So, yep. So, it was a plane I wanted, guys. It was, you know, I was kind of wanting to get it. Getting it for 112 bucks sealed the deal. You know, I just, at that price, hard to turn it down. You know, it's just hard to say no to that. I mean, a full plug and play, everything included. You know, it's about, I think it's 1,500 millimeters, I believe, wingspan for 112 bucks. I mean, Jesus. You know, yeah, it's hard to turn that. It's hard to turn that down. So, yep, Mike, I think the same thing. I think at this value, you know, even if I can't get full price, guys, I know I'm going to make enough money on this, the selling of the 2, to almost pay for the other one. I mean, you know, the most I'm going to have to put in on the 3rd plane is 20 bucks. Okay, that's the most I'll have to pay. You know, but if I can sell the other 2 and make enough to pay for it and even put a couple bucks in my pocket, that'd be awesome. Get a free airplane and a couple of dollars back would be an awesome deal. But even if I have to throw 20 bucks at it, I'm still getting a crazy good deal. I mean, I'm getting an Avro bomber, plug and play, complete everything for 20 bucks. That was a no-brainer. I had to do it. So, today was your 5th flight ever flying an EDF. Paul, what EDF did you fly? Inquiring minds want to know. Come on, Paul. Oh, F-86. No, that was Mike. Paul, what did you fly? Come on, tell me. What jet did you fly? I want to know. Come on, wake up. I'll sick John's dogs on you. They'll wake you up. You gotta hurry up because I'm falling asleep. I gotta go. You know, next thing you know, I'm gonna be face down on the desk here, and you guys are all gonna be laughing because I'm really tired. It just hit me all of a sudden, man. My eyes are going like cross-eyed. I can't. I'm not functioning really well here. I'm kind of losing it. Yeah, very sleep deprived this week for sure. So I don't know what all those control horns. Oh, they must. Well, but I don't have push rods. Where are the push rods for this plane? The guns, those have to be plastic. Those can't be the push rods. Those are definitely plastic guns, but the push rods might be in here. Let me look. Well, there's one with the connector already on it. There's an Allen wrench and 2 screws. This is what I was talking about. There's another control. There's 2 control horns or rods. So this is some kind of, it's interesting. I wonder what. I'll bet this drives the lights. Are there nav lights on this thing? On the wing? No. Alright, well then, there's no lights. What the hell? That's really weird. That definitely looks like a harness for lights, but there aren't any lights on this plane that I can see. I definitely don't see any lights. Yeah, this was for another plane. Or oh no, I'll bet this. I bet this is for the Porsche or the Audi. It's got to be an Audi part there. And these are definitely. Yeah, those have got to be cannon, guns for the. Huh. Interesting. Now, why would I only have 2? Are the flap arms already there? Oh, that's right. It doesn't have flaps. Oh, yeah. So that's all I need. I just need 2 control rods. I got them. Okay. Yeah, that's what those are for the ailerons. The elevator and rudder control rods are already in the fuselage installed, so those just get snapped on after I install the tail. Huh, interesting. And then I got 4 spinners here. Oh, God. Man, I'm tired. Uh-oh. What's that? A screw. A screw. Hang on. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, okay. These are the 4 screws that hold the spinner to the prop hub. Alright, so we'll leave that there. See, I'm falling asleep, guys. Yeah, stop yawning. You're making me yawn. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm falling asleep. Man, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Yeah, Paul, you're got to be exhausted. Holy crap, driving that truck and yeah, yeah. Like I said, this week's been so hard on me. I have got very little sleep because all the work on the car, and uh, and then went flying, and the ride home from the flying field is just so, after a day of flying and then you have a 40-minute drive home, sucks. So, but I got home and I made dinner and got a little reprieve there, but now I'm losing it again. I should go in the house and get some chocolate. That'll help. Craig Beaven, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I'm not going at it very well, though. I'll be honest. I'm failing. I'm crashing. I'm falling asleep right here, sitting in the chair. Um, yeah, at least I got to fly. That's true. What did you say? Shopped a screw? Oh, did you? Where did you find somebody at the villages? I they probably have their own Facebook group. You can go you know get them on maybe do a Skype with them, or there's probably a lot of options out there. You guys are hilarious. Earl has earned his rest for sure. Oh, there you go, Lufa Love. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Roach, I made you sleepy. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 12:30, and I'm just gonna lose. I'm losing it here. So how long have I been in? 3.5 hours. Yeah. Um, I know I'm not gonna get anything done on that. I'm just gonna go sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll have to get back on that UPS shit. Whatever I got to do there. Um, oh God. I like this plane though, guys. I'm pretty impressed. I think it looks good. The color scheme's really nice. I've seen a real one, not in person, but I've seen on TV. There's a real one, this exact color scheme. I think it might be in Australia, but I believe it's in Britain somewhere. It's not airworthy, but you can book a ride on it. It's a ride down the taxiway, or the runway. They go through and the engines fire up, everything, they taxi it out, they put everybody on board, they taxi down the runway, they do everything but take off. They get with the tower, clearance for takeoff, they go through the whole thing, and then they get rolling down the runway like they're going to take off, but they don't leave the ground. I think they lift the tail, and then they shut it down, and they taxi back to the hangar, and everybody gets out. I have no idea what it costs to do that, but that's because theirs is not airworthy, so they can't fly it. But they are allowed to taxi it, which is kind of interesting, actually. I think it's kind of cool. And it's the exact color. It's black on the bottom, the orangey brown on the top with the green, the rondelles, the whole bit. It's identical to this. So I'm sure that's what they modeled this one after. Oh yeah. Listen, when I was 18, 19, I had car parts in the living room. And when I say car parts, I'm not talking spark plugs and you know brake shoes. I'm talking the whole front bumper cover I had on the coffee table in the living room. Um, I had painted it, and I wanted it to dry in a safe spot. Paint was already dry, but I wanted to keep it, in a controlled temperature for 24 hours. Make sure it cured really good, stayed flexible, and so I brought it in the house and put it on the coffee table. My mom was pissed. Not really. I mean, she was and she wasn't. She was, she was making jokes. Well, why don't you just bring the whole damn car in here? And I said, I would if I could, but it won't fit through the door. And she, well, Christ, just cut the damn door. You might as well get the rest of the car in here. You already got the whole nose in it. It's funny as hell. She's hilarious. So, and that's not the first time that's happened either. I bought a Monte Carlo SS nose, an 86 Monte Carlo SS nose. I painted it, it was white. I put the black buckets around the headlights and around the turn signals. I have the lens covers you put over it. It was an aftermarket deal. I have those. So I mounted it to a board so I can hang out in the wall in the garage. So it'll be in here. I'll put it up in here somewhere. It'll be on that side because over here is the apartment. It won't be over here. And I want to put lights in it and put the covers on it so I can put the lights like headlights in it, put the covers on it, and then I'll be able to turn the lights on and off remotely, and you can see it how it looks. It'll be cool. It's a beautiful bumper cover. It was in good shape. And I figured, as long as I have the bumper cover, I'll never need it. It's when you don't have one, they're all gone. That's when you need one, right? So I bought this as preventive maintenance. I figured if I bought it and hung it on the wall, I'll never need it. I'll never screw up the nose of that car, and I'll never need it. And it was true. I had that car for, I think, 4 or 5 years, and never needed the bumper cover. So sold the car. I still have the bumper cover. It's in the barn. It's still, it's mounted to a piece of wood and still sitting in the barn. I will be bringing that into the hangar here and hanging it up. I'm not sure where yet, but it'll definitely be out here hung up. So just remember that little story, and when it happens, I would say within a year, I'll have this. I think I'll have this done. Complete with even all the. I have a front bumper cover for the 86 Monte Carlo SS. I have a rear tail cover for a Corvette. I'm not positive what year, but I think it's a C. I think it's a C7, C6 or a C7. I believe it could be a 5, but I don't think so. It's not a 4 or a 3, 2, none of those. But I'm pretty sure it's not a 5. It's a 6. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna paint that and hang it on the wall. I'll probably, I think the taillight lenses are in it already still. So I'll probably, if I'll either use those or buy new ones because I want to wire that so the lights work too. I'll probably get some random power thing that'll turn the running lights on and off randomly and do a braking randomly, So that'll be cool. Oh my god. Ugh. All right, I gotta call it, guys. I can't stay awake. I am dying here. Ugh. Roach, apparently there's a lot of dead people in Kentucky. You know, they anticipate 100 deaths, is what they said. I guess somebody mentioned that. So yeah, you too, Mike. Thanks. Yeah, guys, I'm going cross-eyed now. I can't even. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep. I can't. I just can't function anymore. I'm done. I rarely get like this, but man, I am just with everything's been going on this week. Yeah, I'm done. I gotta call it. So thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. I hope this was fun again tonight. You know, I'm doing it for you. I thought you guys wanted a show on Sunday. It seems like I get a lot of requests, and and I love doing it. Tonight I'm just tired. God, I'm tired. So, but yeah, I've already put it on my schedule thing. So this is going to be a permanent thing for now. I'll be here every Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Um, until Dave's RC comes back and wants it or something changes somewhere along the way. But yeah, I'm going to just do a Sunday night show now. And like I said, Thursday night's going to be airplane night. And Sunday night's anything goes night. Whatever you want to talk about. Any questions you want to ask me. Anything at all. Well, we'll do that. But on Thursday, we're going to keep it airplanes. So, we're going to try anyway. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and I'll see you guys. Let's see, tomorrow's Monday night. I see, I guess, Gooniac show. So we'll see you then. All right, have a great night, guys. Talk to you later.